Are you
Real
guys?
Erin Cruz on Twitter, guys.
Yes. So,
Testing.
hi guys, we're here today at the state capitol, and we're exercising our First Amendment rights, freedom of speech. I'm here, I brought my book, but really the most important book I brought here is the Bible. We need to talk about our inalienable rights as given by God. So I'm going to be speaking later, and it's really exciting. I'm running right now in the 36th Congressional District against Radical Ruiz. Go to erincruz.com for my book information and things like that, and go to erincruz.org for my congressional campaign and how to get involved and take this state back, because we need to do that, folks. Our freedoms are being legislated away. So God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for your support, and keep up the good work.
Yes, ma'am. Everyone go follow her at...
Hello, everybody. How are you, California? Come on. How many of you guys are just absolutely thrilled that President Trump is our president and he is making America great again? I want to say something first. I want to thank all of the police officers and first responders out there securing our right to free speech. You know, it's so important we not forget those individuals who put themselves on the line every single day. My father, when I was a small child, was a police officer. My mother was worried he wouldn't come home every night. So I just am so grateful. Well, folks, I have to tell you, today is Father's Day. Are there any fathers out there? Yes? Well, you know what? I want to tell each one of you, happy Father's Day. Something else I want to tell you, all the women, single moms out there, happy Father's Day to you too. I was a single mom for years, and it's a hard job. And you know, those fathers and those single moms, they're working every day to make sure our children, that next generation, have a country to live in and prosperity in a future. Thank you. You know, I ran for United States Senate against Dianne Feinstein. Yes, boo. The corruption here in the state of California and across the nation is rampant.
Out of control.
It's out of control. I came home from running for the United States Senate against Dianne Feinstein, and I said, you know what? This state is screwed up, and I've got to take action. And I thought, what am I going to do? You know, is Gavin Newsom going to get into office? Oh, no, you know. He did.
That's a male Nancy Pelosi.
And I said, you know what, we have a lot of work to do. So I started 2 nonprofits. I started a humanitarian organization, and I started a political action corporation. And we moved in 2000, gosh, was it 19, right when he took office? We moved to push for the first recall of Gavin Newsom, Javier Becerra, Alex Padilla, all the way down to the commissioner, Ricardo Lara. But the corrupt Secretary of State kicked every single one of our intent to petitions by 1 signature.
We do it again.
No joke. We're doing it again, folks. Right over there on the table, we have a signature table. We're moving to recall Gavin Newsom, Javier Becerra, all of these corrupt politicians again and again and again and again, and we won't stop until our voice is heard. This is our time, California. This is our space. We have to act, and we have to be vigilant, and we have to stand firm in our rights and abilities to do what we can do to secure this country and this state for future generations. And that's also why when I went home, I said, you know what, our state is suffering. Our country is suffering. What else can I do? I started to look in my own district, and I saw that we had a radical, career, corrupt politician, Radical Ruiz, in the congressional district, at 36th Congressional District, and I said, you know what, I'm going to run against that man.
Yeah.
Yes, and you know what, here's the deal. These corrupt politicians, they lie. They lie to the people. He says, I'm a physician. I have an MD. I'm Harvard trained. I'm successful. I came from nothing and I made myself something. He says, I save lives. As a matter of fact, he saved a life on an airplane. But you know what else he did? He voted for infanticide to kill millions of babies in this great state and in this great country. He's an MD, folks. He took an oath to do no harm and voted to kill millions of babies. It's disgusting. He also just came out with legislation, ladies and gentlemen, to put others before American citizens, to help the refugees. How many people go out of their homes and into their communities and see American citizens who are homeless, veterans who are in need, children who could just love to have a home and a place of their own for the opportunity to prosper, but they're suffering. We have to put America first. We need to put Americans first. And when we get our house in order, then we can look to helping others.
That's right.
Yes. So, folks, the lies. I want to talk a little bit. We heard some from a couple of the speakers about our inalienable rights. I brought a book here today. This is Revolution America. It's a book I wrote. But a more important book I brought today is the Bible. You know, our rights are not given to us by government. They're inalienable rights secured by the United States Constitution. They're given to us by God. The minute the government can start legislating for you what you think are your rights, is the same moment that they then can turn on you and take everything that you have. We need to ensure that the government knows its place and that we exercise our inalienable rights as given by God every chance we get. And folks, you here today are doing just that, and you need to not stop. Every opportunity that you have to go out in the public and speak your mind, you need to take it. Many of you may not know, in January, well, close to January, there was a piece of legislation that was starting to be pushed. It was called H.R. 1. Did anybody hear about H.R. 1 at all? Maybe, maybe not. There's a lot of legislation going through that's equality, 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 equality. The H.R. 1 moved to give career politicians who are in D.C. funding for their campaigns from you, from your taxpayer dollars. It doesn't matter if they're a Democrat or a Republican, they're going to match their campaign funds and pay themselves. This is what our legislators are currently doing. They are funding themselves, they're paying themselves, they're voting themselves money. And that is essentially taking away your rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, because money is private property. Taxpayer money is private property that we allow them to have, to spend, right? We allow them. We have them represent us to spend it responsibly. It's about time we put an end to the career politicians in D.C. and put an end to the career politicians here in the state of California. Are you with me?
Yeah.
What I need from you, each one of you today, take a look at that table over there. If you can sign the intent of petitions for all 7 statewide officials, do so. We need to check your voter registration. The other thing I need for each one of you to do is to go home, get involved in your local communities, get involved in your local Tea Party groups, whatever group it might be, Republican groups, whatever it might be. Get involved and help the people who are running for office in your area. It's going to start from the ground up, folks, and each and every one of us who are out there putting our livelihood on the line needs your help. If we're going to take this state back, it's going to take a concerted effort to do so, and we need your help. I want to end today with thanking each one of you for showing up. I want to thank each one of you for standing out here, for supporting freedom of speech. We are the last grandstand here in America. We are. People are fleeing to come here. If that is gone, if that's no longer here, families like my own and probably families many like yours who immigrated here either recently or long ago will have nowhere to go legally to escape tyranny. So keep fighting. Don't give up. Don't give up. Stay focused, be resilient. Remember, our founding fathers were rebels, folks. They were fighters. We have something to fight for, too. God bless you, God bless California, and God bless the United States of America.
Perfect. Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good luck.
I don't know if you guys are busy next Friday. Sometimes people are working, but
We're coming to the rally again.
Okay.
Yeah, we're up for that.
okay, fabulous.
We're from Nevada, but I used to live in California, and Berkeley was absolute hell, so
You know what's
I'm
gonna
here to
happen?
help you guys out.
Well, we appreciate that because
Yeah.
what's going to happen is it's going to metastasize and spread, as we've seen. A lot of people are moving to Texas. Even the Democrats are moving to Texas, starting to turn purple. Tennessee,
Yeah.
the same thing.
I just moved out of Illinois. Same thing.
Illinois, Washington State, New Jersey, New York. I mean, how much more do people have to say that everything that California goes, so goes the nation, and it's going to spread like wildfire, as we've seen. So, as a
Hope
matter
so.
of fact, there was an article that we saw today that came out that said more migrants, refugees, not necessarily legitimate, are being moved to red states than any other place. So, we have to guard our republic.
That's right.
They can't
Our
take
first-
over.
Our children first.
For sure.
Fantastic.
Thank
speech.
you.
God
Great.
bless. Bye, guys.
Great job. Thank you.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Lazy Meatball, at Small Town Andrew. Like and subscribe to us on YouTube, magAMedia.org. Wake up to the truth. Be sure to check out the S2 Project at our website, magAMedia.org. Follow them on Twitter at S2 Command. Give them a phone call at 1-877-783-7778. The S2 Project, headquarters for all Americans, because liberty must win. Check them out and join the team. Be sure to check out our merchandise. You can find it online, magAMedia.org, under the merch tab. We have some really cool stuff from Teespring, a lot of Trump tweets, the game over, no collusion, veto, all kinds of great stuff. Support our cause, help us get to more rallies, and get something really cool for yourself.